Yes, thanks.
Well, your first morning at college.
Oh, Mum, you've already done the don't make friends with people in squats and keep away from funny cigarettes lecture.
What do you think? Breakfast sausage and peanut butter sandwiches, beef soup, a notepad and something to write with.
You're going train spotting.
It's for you to take with you today, and I've made plenty of sandwiches so you'll be able to
share them with my new friends.
Yes, well, that's the idea, yes.
And don't forget the Mr. Men yogurt. Everybody loves those.
I thought you'd be pleased to have something to eat.
There's a canteen. I can buy something there.
Well, it's a waste if you could take it from home.
Look, Mum, trust me, if I walk in there with a notepad and a new lunchbox, I'll have as much chance of making friends as Millwall Supporters Club.
Oh. All that trouble for nothing.
Well, you could have asked me.
It was supposed to be a nice surprise, Joe. Oh, and a packet of hula hoops in there as well.
Sometimes I just don't think you know me at all.
You're off already?
Yes, so it's too late for you to sew my name tapes.
Is that what you're wearing?
Oh, no, don't tell me you've knitted me a tank top with my initials on it.
Some people would be very grateful to have a mother who's interested in them.
Mum, if I meet any, I'll give them your number.
Look, I know how nervous you are.
I'm not.
It's a big day, new faces, strange surroundings.
Mum, I'm fine.
It's the start of a new era, isn't it?
Yes, Mum.
No more lying around on the sofa watching videos all day.
No, Mum.
You're going to find it hard at first, you know, studying again.
Yes, Mum. No, Mum.
See you tonight.
Right.
It's Joe. Good luck.
Thanks. Mum, if I'm not back by 5, don't report me missing.
Morning.
Morning. Do you want some toast?
Haven't really got time.
Well, you should eat something.
Yeah, I know, but there was a points failure on the lines last night, so the trains probably won't be back to normal.
Oh, you might need these then.
What is it?
Sausage and peanut butter sandwiches, beef soup, and a packet of hula hoops.
Mum, I work in a wine bar.
You might be delayed on the way.
Well, if I am, I don't think I'll be very popular if I start stuffing sandwiches and hula hoops on a train full of commuters.
You could pass them round. Oh, all right. So, the answer is no, then you don't want them?
Yes.
Fine. Nobody wants my lunchbox.
Who else have you offered it to?
Joe.
So it's second-hand. That makes it even less attractive.
You wait. The next time you ask me to make you sandwiches...
Yes, you'll what?
I won't make them.
I'll try and learn to live with that. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Everybody gone?
Yes.
Good. Bit of peace and quiet.
Got any lunch appointments today?
No.
Nothing planned?
Don't think so.
This is a very busy week for us. Raising money for charity is an important part of the wine bar's role in the community, and I want 150% commitment from each of you.
Hey, look, do we get overtime rates?
It is for charity, Callum.
Stupid.
Hey, please, sir, she hit me.
While I know the fundraising will be conducted in high spirits, there's a fine line between good humour and boisterousness. I should also emphasise that should a customer prefer not to contribute, on no account should you resort to insults or personal assault. Hannah, I'm looking at you.
Why me?
I think you know.
It'll be the night you threw that guy out.
I was provoked. He called me babe.
Oh, he was a brave man.
Fits you, does it? Good.
Darren, is that you? Typecasting.
Yes, I know the feet are missing, but I think you'll find these will do just as well.
What's he going as? The chicken from 40 Fathoms?
He will tour the area, publicising the various events we're planning. You can think yourself lucky they'd run out of pantomime horses. Right, so I'd like your thoughts as to other activities to raise funds for the needy in this city. I'm open to any ideas, any suggestions.
Richard, I don't know what to do with myself.
I've got a suggestion.
Oh, what is it, Hen?
Shouldn't you be saying that to Darren?
What earth's going on in here?
When it's charity week, I'm just briefing the staff.
All looks awfully down market.
We got a spare chicken costume for Liza.
Have you come to join in?
You could do something for the less fortunate, couldn't you?
I already am. I'm talking to you. Richard, I'm feeling neglected.
Well, I'll be with you in a moment. I have rather a lot of work to do.
I don't anymore. That's probably why I have so much time on my hands.
Well, why don't you start knitting for the baby? Mittens, bootees. You can never have too many, Marjorie used to say.
Yes, I imagine Marjorie would say that sort of thing. Could you run me to Hamley's?
Well, give me a minute. Right, I'd like one idea from each of you before we open.
Right, well, I don't mind doing a 24-hour karaoke.
We want to attract customers, Callum.
Karaoke machines are expensive. We're trying to save money. We need ideas that don't cost anything.
Well, Liza could frighten people into giving money. She doesn't need a costume.
Hannah could do a sponsored silence.
Now, that's a very good suggestion.
Hello.
It's me.
What's up? You sound fed up.
I've just discovered they're going to be interviewing other people for the job.
But you've been doing it for months. I thought they were just about to confirm you as editor.
So did I. But David Bryce has just got back from America and he fancies the job, apparently, and he's not the only one.
But it's your job and you've been doing it brilliantly.
It's not that straightforward, I'm afraid. I'll just be on the short list with everybody else.
Oh, I am sorry, Bill.
So am I. I need consoling. Do you fancy coming up for lunch?
I've just eaten, as a matter of fact. I'm ever so sorry. Bye.
What's happened?
Oh. What are you doing back?
This big girl pushed me in the playground.
Do you want lunch?
No, it's just as well.
You've been playing truant, haven't you?
Mum, I'm not in the famous five. We come and go as we like. I finished for the day.
We've only just got there. Oh, I see. First morning and everything, I suppose.
Well, I don't have any lectures till Thursday.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you're going to be flopping around here all the time?
Is that a problem?
Well, it doesn't fill me with joy. I mean, you've been sitting around watching videos for months. I thought at least when you went back to college, you'd be out all day.
You should make the most of me. One day I'll be gone forever.
Which day is that exactly? Wednesday'd be nice.
Oh, you'd miss me if I wasn't here.
You never give me the chance to find out, do you?
I thought you were pleased I'd gone back to college.
I never thought I'd see more of you now than when I was changing your nappies.
What was that? Richard?
Ah, it feels good to be active.
It doesn't look good.
I'm in training.
What for?
Mini marathon.
You're going to run a half marathon?
All for charity, Bill. Can I put your name down?
What as? An executor in your will?
I'm perfectly fit. We used to play squash together.
15 years ago, and even then you used to slide down the wall knackered after 2 games.
Good health has always been my creed. Use the stairs, never the lift. Don't inhale cigars.
You can't start running marathons at your age, especially dressed like an anorexic Chippendale.
Liza says blue suits me.
She's not always right.
She likes me to keep in trim.
You're doing this just for her, are you?
I'm doing it for our baby.
Oh, she's told you, has she? It's yours.
For our baby and for charity. Now, will you sponsor me? 13 miles, shall we say, pound a mile?
Go on, then. I shouldn't be more than 50 pence out of pocket.
Well, everyone's doing something. Hannah's doing a sponsored silence.
Hannah's not speaking. Oh, we've started, have we?
So watch it.
Well, what can I get you?
No, I just came in for some advice, but not about clothes.
Well, what's the problem?
Look, you know, I've got to go through this interview for the editor's job. I just wondered the sort of things they asked you when you went up for it.
Well, it's a long time ago now. Well, they know you can do the job. What tips the scales is, can you show that you've got leadership qualities, sporting skills? Now, it was all right for me because I played tennis and rowed for my college, but you don't do anything like that, do you?
No.
You play golf?
No.
Well, why don't you do the marathon with me? That would go down very well with the board.
Any more bright ideas?
Well, Marjorie and I just got married. I think they prefer married men. It makes things less complicated socially.
None of this is giving me a great deal of hope.
I'm sorry, Bill. I'll jot down a few ideas when I get a minute. I'm seizing up here. I better go and power shower.
Get your wallet out, Bill.
Oh, don't tell me you're running in this mini marathon as well, are you?
No chance, pal. I don't have anything to prove.
What am I sponsoring you for, then?
I've opened a book on Liza's baby. As the father, I
Oh,
believe...
she's told you, has she, that you're the father?
Ask yourself who the baby would choose to be the father if it could. You see, there's no contest, is there?
Callum, any self-respecting baby would choose Richard. He's got his own business, he's mature, he's...
Prancing about in blue lycra.
He's your boss.
Oh, come on, Bill, let's have your bet. Guess the date, the weight, and what we're going to call it. I fancy Angus. What's a name for the baby?
You're really serious, aren't you? You've opened a book on Liza's baby.
Well, it's all in a good cause.
What, your hospital treatment when she finds out?
Brian reckons it's going to be the 24th, £7, a boy called Clint. Samantha reckons a £6, 5-ouncer called Amaryllis. And Hannah reckons it'll be a 10.5-pounder called Kylie. You know, I like that myself for a girl. What do you think, Bill?
I think you're in serious trouble. And here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our star attraction. Woo! A prize filly about to drop her firstborn. Look at those calves, those hips. Ladies and gentlemen, look and ponder. Will it be an 8.5-pounder next month or a 6-pounder on Thursday? Place your bets before they're off. Whoa!
Callum, am I to understand that you are laying bets on the arrival of my child?
It's her child, eh?
My child?
I'm just doing my bit for charity. Now, look, I've been reading all about this high blood pressure in the later months. Why don't you come into the staff room and lie down and I'll massage your ankles?
Why don't you give me that clipboard so I can thrash you with it?
Hey, we could do both.
What time do you want to eat tonight?
Oh, I haven't finished this yet.
Oh, it's like this all the time.
Look, can we talk about this later? I'm working on the presentation for my interview and I haven't got long.
Cheers. Are you sure you know exactly what it is they're looking for?
Well, they'll want me to set out my plan for the magazine, the direction I think it should take. And then they'll want to know about my interests and my leisure activities.
What's this?
Oh, I had a word with Richard. He jotted down a few ideas he thought might impress the board. He says they're very keen on people with leisure activities.
Rules you out, then.
Yeah, it probably does. He also said it would help if you and I were married. What are leisure activities, anyway? I don't know what they mean. I don't think I want to be the sort of person who has leisure activities.
All it means is they want to know the sort of things that help you relax.
OK, then I'll write down sinking a few pints and watching Channel 4 racing.
Well, I think that's quite what they're looking for in the editorial role model.
It's the truth.
Yeah, but that's the trouble, Bill. You don't do anything cardiovascular.
I thought that made you deaf.
No, you see, executives should take regular exercise.
Come on, I'm fed up with all this. Let's go and eat.
I mean, you don't do anything sporting, do you? When you get this job... When you get this job, you're going to have even less time to yourself. What about golf?
What about it?
Well, it's down here.
Yes, I know it is.
Well, are you going to put that down, then?
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, no, I suppose you can't really, can you, if you can't play?
Who says?
I've never seen you play golf.
You've never seen me ride a bike with no hands, but I can. Or I could.
Well, all right, then. When did you play golf?
I got a hole-in-one at St Andrews.
At the whole course?
No, crazy golf on the seafront.
Oh, Rob, put that down, then.
Oh, no. They'd only ask me what my handicap is.
Or you could say me.
I can't put down golf. I don't play. It wouldn't be honest.
I'm wonderful at golf. My dad taught me, though. I could teach you.
I didn't say I couldn't play. I said I don't play.
Games captain at school, you know.
Yeah.
We could have a game together.
Oh, no, thank you. You'd only show off and be bossy.
Oh, no, what you mean is you don't want to get beaten by a woman.
When did you last play?
Doesn't matter, you never lose the instinct when you're a natural ball player.
Oh, yes.
Well, I wasn't ready. Would it help if we were married?
I'm just a bit tired tonight, that's all.
I meant for the job. Richard said you might have a better chance if we were married.
He said that he and Marjorie had just got married, that's all.
Oh. Only we could.
I know we could.
So why don't we?
Well, we tried to a couple of times.
Third time lucky?
Not necessarily.
That you want to?
Well, haven't thought about it for a while.
Oh, haven't you?
Why have you?
Now and then. Most days.
Why?
Because there was a time when we never talked about anything else except getting married. Now we never even mention it.
Was it so important to be married?
No, I suppose not.
We're perfectly happy as we are.
We're happy, are we?
Aren't you?
Not always.
Why? Because we're not married?
Why are you so anti-marriage all of a sudden?
I didn't say I was anti. I just think if we're arguing about it, it's a fair indication this is not the right moment to ring up the registry office.
Right.
Look, you know how tough things are for me at the office at the moment. I want to get everything sorted out before I can think about anything.
You don't think it would help then if we got married? I mean, now for the job.
Doubt it very much. Richard was editor, what, 10 years ago? Most of the board will be separated or divorced by now. I shouldn't think they give a stuff whether I'm married or not.
So we won't then get married now?
If we get
When
married...
we get married?
I do not intend to do it just for the sake of some interview board.
We'll do it when we're ready, won't we?
Exactly.
I'm ready. Flaming brilliant! Where's your ball?
It's in front of yours.
No, I doubt it.
Look, I can see it.
No, that's mine.
Yours is still bouncing, sideways.
Well, this was just a practice shot.
Oh, now you tell me.
Well, can I have another go then?
That's not how it's done.
This is just a friendly game, isn't it?
Till you started cheating.
Show me how to do it then.
You insisted you knew.
Oh, well, I'm just being a helpless female. Now, cooperate with me or I'll bash you with my mashy niblet.
Are you teed off?
Oh, not off. I blame the weather.
Yes, please do carry on.
Get. Look, you are distracting me.
Give up.
Certainly not.
I've finished.
Well, so have I, nearly. What hole is this?
Still the first.
My ball's faulty.
Yes, of course it is.
And the clubs are rubbish.
So much for the natural athlete.
Look, I'm just a bit rusty, that's all.
Be dark soon.
Oh, shut up.
Well, I'll come back later, see how you're getting on.
Where are you going?
The 19th. Shall I bring you a sandwich?
Yes! Return match next week, then? I'll beat you.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on, why not?
Once was enough. I've proved my point.
What point was that, then?
But I can do it if I want to, but I don't.
It's just beginner's luck.
For 9 holes?
Well, if you're that good, you should play more often.
That's how it starts. It's like drink. You try it once, and before you know where you are, you can't stop.
Yes. At least in golf, you don't fall down and get abusive.
You did.
That was an illegally steep bunker.
Look, I do not want to be one of those people whose whole life is ruled by games of golf.
It'd be very relaxing for you.
It is not relaxing. People do business on golf courses. It's all, let's have a round of golf and I'll bung you the new contract. They're worse than the Masons.
And not all golfers are like that.
And the ones that aren't doing business are obsessed with all the equipment, trundling along with their monogrammed golf trolleys and their yellow V-necked sweaters and their check slacks. I don't want to get involved in all that.
I think you'd look rather lovely in casual slacks.
And for the rest of your life, every birthday card has a golf club on it and some terrible joke about your handicap. I've seen it happen.
You meet different people.
Golf is a cliquey middle-class club for southerners.
How come all the best clubs are in Scotland, then?
Oh, yeah. 4 rolling rocks over here, please, darling. Well, not yet, maybe. Before the night is over, eh? Whoa!
Get me a mineral water, please, dear. Are the television people here yet?
What on earth is she talking about, darling?
Capital news. They're covering various charitable events in the city. They're coming here to film Richard finishing the marathon. Excuse me. Where do you want me? You're here to film Richard's triumphant return, aren't you?
Richard Smith, the owner.
I'm Liza Ferrari. I know him tremendously well, and I shall be greeting him. I'm pregnant.
Right, well, Tanya lady here wants to be in the shot.
Oh, it doesn't matter to me in the least whether I'm seen or not. This is for charity, you know. Which one of you's makeup?
Right, he's turned the corner now and he's on his way. Tanya, don't forget the link.
Is the camera switched on? Give generously.
Oh, sorry. No change, love.
I don't want change. Notes or nothing.
And who would have thought that merchant bankers could tap dance? And now here I am across the capital where the regulars at Harpo's Wine Bar are about to welcome the owner, Richard Smith, as he completes his half marathon. His welcoming committee includes his girlfriend.
Good evening.
And a chicken. And here he comes now.
My hero.
I understand you will have paid £400 for City Aid, Richard. How do you feel?
Well,
Oh, dear. Well, I'm afraid it was an emotional moment for the chicken. What about you, Richard?
well, I'd just like to say,
I think you should shower first.
in a moment, I'd just like to say thank you to all my staff and customers for making this a most successful event.
It's me, Hen. Darren walked out this afternoon and I didn't have time to prepare for the role. 6 pints and a chicken costume just don't go together. I now know how it feels to be casseroled.
I hope our contribution has done something to alleviate the problems of the city's needy.
You look lovely from this angle, Hannah.
I'm particularly proud of my staff and the spirit in which this has been achieved.
Will you marry me? She said yes!
Everyone pitching in together in a spirit of generosity and love.
Well, I didn't know whether to ring you or not.
I was the last one they saw.
How'd it go? What's that?
My CV.
That bad, was it?
I don't know, I don't care, I've done it, it's over.
What happened? Come on, tell me, what'd you say?
Well, the bit about the direction of the magazine they seem to like.
So it should. You've been doing it for months.
Then they got onto me and my interests.
Not so good, eh?
Well, I said I was divorced and living in sin with the raddled old bat and her dependents.
Oh. Well, you said I was a supportive, raddled old bat.
Naturally. As for my interests, I was not prepared to make things up or invent leisure activities just to please the board. And furthermore, I was not going to compromise. They knew what I was like, I could do the job, they could take me or leave me.
Fine word.
I thought so.
You blew it then.
Who knows?
When are they going to let you know?
Now, in a week, maybe 2.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Look, it's Friday tomorrow. Well, why don't we just push off for the weekend? Take the day off tomorrow.
No, I can't, not tomorrow.
Oh, no, pity. Work, I suppose.
Not exactly.
What then?
Duncan and Sir David have invited me out to golf.